Good morning, Guardians. TBL here, and it's Armsday, so let's go ahead and dive into what the gunsmith has got for us this week. Alright, first things first, we have got the Judith D hand cannon, and we're going to make this quick because none of the three rolls are really going to be worth your while this week. Roll number 2's got like triple tap, zen moment, and small bore for a boost to stability and range, but it's going to knock your magazine size down, and this gun already starts with a pretty low base magazine size of 7. That really kind of hurts it. And you're still not getting the range you need out of it. And the same can really be said for roll number 3, although it does at least come with reinforced barrel, which does give it a nice boost to its range, but it hits the stability a little bit. Now it is worth saying this gun does have limited 2-tap ability between the extra range from reinforced barrel and the extra damage from reactive reload, and the accuracy you'll get from hot swap is definitely appreciated, but is it a god roll? Absolutely not. But it's definitely the best roll of the Judith D on sale this week. Pick it up if you have to, but honestly, I would hold out for something better. Alright, next up we've got the Thieves FR4, and while none of the rolls are terrible this week, there aren't really any that stood out to me as fantastic fusion rolls. Roll number 1's got Grenadier, Quick Draw, Oiled Frame, Underdog, and Surrounded, but ultimately nothing really there to make it worthwhile to me. I'm looking for extra range on a fusion with this kind of base stability. Roll number 2's got Grenadier, Lightweight, Injection Mold, Unflinching, and Surrounded. Injection Mold's going to max this thing's stability out, but it's going to knock your range down just a little bit. With the kind of base stability that the Thieves already has, it's a very easy to control weapon, so really you can focus a lot more on just pure range. Which, again, unfortunately, none of the three rolls are really offering. Roll number 3's got Hot Swap, Lightweight, Braced Frame, Underdog, and Exhume. So some definite utility there with Hot Swap, giving you some extra accuracy when you swap to this weapon, and again, a big stability boost from Braced Frame, but ultimately, I don't really think it's too much needed for a gun like this, and Braced Frame is going to knock your magazine size down. Next up, we've got the Judith D hand cannon, and man, the hand cannons are just in a bad state this week. Roll number 1's got small bore for the extra range and stability, but with a low base magazine size like 7, not having anything else to tie into that like luck in the chamber is really gonna hurt this gun. And what's worse is I don't even think the Judith D is capable of rolling perks like luck in the chamber or rifled barrel, so it really limits the builds you can have. Roll number 2 is a little bit better, however. It does have a nice mixture of reinforced barrel, giving this gun that big boost to its range, and reactive reload, giving it the ability to potentially 2-tap in PvP. And the knock you're going to get to your stability there from reinforced barrel may or may not affect you. This gun generally fires slow enough that it's easy enough to recenter your shots without having to worry too much about stability. Roll number 3 is coming with triple tap, spray and play, snapshot, high caliber rounds, and small bore once again. Like I said before, really not a fan of the lower magazine size on this weapon. And small bore definitely doesn't help with that, although you can kind of make up for it a little bit between triple tap giving you a round back of your landing precision shots, or spray and play giving you faster reloads whenever your magazine's empty. It's a shame that spray and play and reactive reload share a perk node on this weapon, because if you could have spray and play on roll number 2 of this gun, I would actually recommend that one. But unfortunately that's not the case, so hold on to your package, or just pick one of the available ones and shard it. Alright, after that we've got the Katoch HC4 hand cannon, and just like some of the other offerings this week, it's a little bit disappointing. Roll number 1 doesn't really have anything interesting to write home about outside of the Icarus perk, but nothing really there to help build it up. Roll number 2, however, is coming with Third Eye, Extended Mags, Rifled Barrel, Life Support, and Eye of the Storm. So a little bit of utility in the range you're getting from Rifled Barrel, or you could run Extended Mags if you're using this thing in PvE, just not too bad of a build overall. Then it's kind of back to more of the same with roll number 3. This one's coming with True Sight, Third Eye, Extended Mags, Oiled Frame, Icarus, and Underdog. So again, no big range boosters there, so I wouldn't really bother with it. So ultimately, the best one of the week is probably going to be roll number 2, but you'd probably want to wait and hold out for something better. After that, we've got the HC4, a very interesting hand cannon indeed. Roll number 1's got Grenadier, Snapshot, Reinforced Barrel, Life Support, and Danger Close. So you're getting the range you want with Reinforced Barrel. And you're even getting a little bit of utility between Life Support restoring your health in crises moments, or Grenadier helping out with those cooldowns. Not too bad of a first build. Roll number 2, however, is decidedly less useful. It's got Grenadier, Snapshot, Oiled Frame, Icarus, and then Danger Close. So it's missing out on the range that this gun so desperately needs. And roll number 3 is kind of its own little thing. This one's actually coming with Rifled Barrel, but its support perks come in the form of Mulligan, Life Support, Quick Draw, and Underdog, which really just isn't enough to kind of make a usable build off of. The Omelon Ufern HC4 hand cannon is really kind of an interesting beast. While it's only got a magazine size of 7, it is in the 22 rate of fire tier, but its impact tier is actually 87 rather than 81. I wish we could have gotten something more interesting there. After that, we've got the Servos JLB47, and to save you some time, there are no God Roll rocket launchers on sale from the Gunsmith this week. Roll number 1 is probably going to be the best of the bunch. It's got heavy payload, it's got a velocity booster in the first perk tree, and it's got cluster bombs, making it a pretty good PvE rocket launcher. Roll number 2's got hard launch for some extra velocity, single point sling, speed reload, tripod, perfect balance, and lightweight. You're going to notice perfect balance a lot on these rocket launchers. This one's got tripod, so it gives you, more tubes in the shell. Or the other way around, I suppose, but really nothing else there worth writing home about. Roll number 3 is pretty much the same. It's got heavy payload, speed reload, spray and play, perfect balance, and quick draw. Again, perfect balance is like the thing that just won't go away on these rocket launchers. Not too great a roll of the JLB47, although spray and play is nice to have that faster reload speed when you're empty. But unfortunately, the JLB47 just has a perk allocation problem. You can't roll something like tripod and grenades and horseshoes, or tripod and cluster bomb with it. Alright, moving on to the test weapons. All 5 of the test weapons this week can be completed in PvE. That's right, get out there and get your gunsmith rep. And of course, for next week's orders, we've got the Servos RE45 auto rifle, the Servos DIS-43 scout rifle, the Haka Lyudmila D pulse rifle, the Servos JLB47 rocket launcher, and then the Haka Strongbow D shotgun. And alright, Guardians, that is pretty much it for your Armsday review video for June 21st, 2017. I'm out for now, so thanks so much for watching. As always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.